everyone, my name is Jacqueline and I'm so excited to be sharing this recipe with you. So a little bit about me, if you don't know, I've lost 350 pounds naturally by changing my diet and exercising, and I'm in the process of going through skin removal surgeries. When I found out Joy was coming out with her new cookbook, I was so excited to read it and get a little sneak peek of it because I've been suffering from severe bloating, swelling from going through all my skin removal surgeries. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a quick and simple recipe that's going to kind of combat bloating and kind of help you feel better, because there's nothing worse than feeling bloated and swollen and kind of yucky. So the three ingredients I'm using today that help combat bloating: skinless chicken breast, cantaloupe, and zucchini. Right now I just have some skinless chicken breasts grilling on the barbecue. All I did was add salt and pepper, and then I also cut up some zucchini, added a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and that's grilling on the barbecue as well. So while that's going, that's super simple, I'm gonna get going on the most exciting and tasty part, which is the salsa that's gonna go on top, or kind of like a pico de gallo. So I have all the ingredients laid out right here and I'm gonna just get started. I kind of measure, and I'll leave the exact recipe down below, but it's kind of just, I do it for as much as I'm cooking for or as much as I want, and everyone loves this recipe. So I'm gonna start off with a cantaloupe. This is about half of a cantaloupe. I just cut it in bite-sized pieces. And then I'm adding 4 tomatoes that I just diced, again, same size pieces. So I'm gonna add that in. And then I'm also gonna add, this is about half of a yellow bell pepper. You can use any color you want, but I love the colors that all come together in this, so I definitely use yellow. And then I'm also going to add 4 jalapenos. Now, the amount of heat you like, how spicy you like it, is gonna be all preference, but I find 4 is perfect. Sometimes I add more if I find it's not like spicy enough, but it's really good. Then this is about half of a red onion. You can use yellow onion, white onion, whatever onion you like. Again, I just like the flavor of this and the purple color. It's pretty. You know, your food doesn't always have to taste good, but it can look pretty too. Then I'm gonna add cilantro. Now, I'm not a huge fan of cilantro, but I love it in this salsa to give it like that fresh taste. So I'm just doing 1/4 cup is usually what I do. I know when my mom makes it or other family members, they do 1/2 cup. So it's all preference again, but I'm doing 1/4 cup. And then I do 2 cloves of garlic. If you don't like garlic, you can do 1 clove, but I like garlic. And then I do about a tablespoon, or I think it comes out to around half, depending on the size, of lemon juice and lime juice. Or I sometimes just do a half or a whole, depending on how big they are. So I'm gonna pour that in. So once it's all together, I'm just gonna give it a light little mix. And if you don't like it chunky either, sometimes what I like to do is just put it in like a blender or a food processor, and it gets like regular salsa, not more like pico de gallo chunky. But because I'm putting it on top of the chicken, I like having the big pieces. There we go. The big pieces in here. Look how beautiful that is. So once you get that all combined, you don't want to do it too much so you don't break everything up. But this part's totally optional, and I sometimes don't do it, but I'm gonna do it now, is just add a little extra virgin olive oil to kind of bring all the flavors together. So about a tablespoon is kind of what I like to do. Or you can do it so you can tell when it kind of looks more like juicy. I'm just gonna kind of help everything come together and kind of give like that nice sauce from it. So I know on my weight loss journey, I, didn't have any surgery to lose weight. It was all eating, healthy foods, watching what I was eating, had everything in moderation, and I didn't cut out anything. So I didn't eliminate anything from my diet. It was just making more mindful, health conscious options and choices. So learning through Joy's cookbook of how foods can actually like aid you in the different symptoms and problems you're having, especially when you're on a health or fitness journey or just trying to live a healthy, happy lifestyle. You know, everything comes into play with that, and knowing that foods can help kind of combat some of those symptoms, I think is really amazing and really cool. And I really had a fun time going through this cookbook and kind of learning the different things. And you know, that's why I kind of picked bloating, because that's what my body's kind of going through right now. So I think it's really cool that foods are so powerful like that, and they have the power to kind of help us heal and continue to live our happy and healthiest and our best life. So you can see, and what I like to do after is I like to cover it with a little plastic wrap, foil, put it in the refrigerator for about an hour or 2 hours so the flavors can really combine and come out, and then it's just ready to serve. So you can do this with like chips, on a sandwich, wraps, salads, chicken like I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and then I'll show you the final product of what I created. So here we are with the final product, my final recipe of this cantaloupe salsa with grilled skinless chicken breast, my grilled zucchini. Again, getting in the 3 ingredients to help combat bloating. And with the cantaloupe, the grilled chicken breast, skinless chicken breast, and the zucchini, it's a perfect combination that's not only healthy, but so, so tasty. So you can add like sweet potato, baked potato, rice, brown rice to this if you want, but I think it's perfect just like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know you guys are gonna love her new cookbook. Make sure you go check it out and keep living your healthiest, happiest lives. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.